Guys, it's probably too loud, but howdy, howdy. What's up, Shive? We're live. Look, we got Ken Scott with this board at 460. So maybe I could talk to you guys now. The saws out here are incredible. I feel like everybody has a ported saw. If you don't have a ported saw, you're not one of the cool kids. But happy Friday, everybody. I figured I'd just go live for a couple seconds and show you what's going on. We got the Evo here. Mark Joannis brought this out from Canada. I'm looking forward to running this thing. The weather has not been cooperating. I think it's going to start raining on us in another 2 or 3 hours, and it's going to dump for the next 30 hours. It sucks, but all of us got canopies, all of us got rain gear. We're gonna get all this split, hopefully. So pray for us, pray for the best. Hope that we get good weather. Yes, there is a lot of wood out here, some big stuff, but we've got a few skid steer splitters. We got an MS324 that we could put on Jennings' skid steer or Jacob's big skid steer. And we also have the WolfeRidge, their skid steer splitter as well, sitting in the distance, the yellow one. We could use those things to bust some of the stuff up so we can handle it, so we don't have to noodle it. But there's Mark from Eastonmade. There's still supposed to be 2 processors coming with Timber Cutter Patriot, Alan Collier. One's a Typhoon and one's like a whatever his homemade one that his buddy has. But they donated this wood to the event here, and they're bringing their stuff. I think they're showing up tomorrow. Sherman, I hope you guys are great. Everybody in the chat, I hope you're great. There's a couple of you flying through here. Yeah, I'll walk through here again. I'm probably not going to be able to talk to you. Southeastern Ohio, it's been nonstop rain for days, getting ugly down in the hills. If we stayed in Versailles or Versailles, Ohio at the York Woods the past 2 days, and the first night there, it dumped buckets and the wind was just wicked. There was actually some tornadoes here in Indiana, real close to Aaron from the 765 guys, like a couple miles away from his house. There was buildings and barns leveled. The storms coming across the country right now are not fun. So again, pray for all of us. Lake Ontario, Firewood, what's up? Look, I got Logger Jason here. We're live, guys.
Hey, how's everybody?
How's it going, everybody?
We got Mark and Jason.
We're at the Hoosier Firewood event. Come on out and enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, come get wet with us because
come get soaked.
wetter is better. Bring your rain gear.
It's not raining though yet.
Not yet. It's coming in a few hours. But there's all kinds of awesome people out here. It's always a good time giving back to the veterans. Oh, Derek, thank you, buddy. There's the man. Jennings, the one that unloads everything for all of us. Thank you for everything you do, buddy.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. I'm just walking around. So Jenin gave Ken Ballard his ported 462. I don't think he's ever ran a saw this powerful. I gotta put my ears back on because it's loud. He's still over here having fun. So we hauled Will Wolcott's 1222 out, and also my 916. And we're paired up with the WolfeRidge.
Are you live right now?
I am live right now, sir. Hold on. Here we go. There's Mr. Wolcott.
What's up, everyone?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Gotta get away from this noise. Oh, the Hogs Logs. I'm excited to run your machine before you, brother. So we got the Russ Willie from Willie's Firewood. Brought the his big old tank. This machine is so much bigger in person. We got Outdoors in the 608s, WolfeRidge. We got the 916 and 1222, and there's another 1222 in the back. We got all kinds of stuff out here. Motor Bob, I'm sorry, man. I'll try and get away from the noise. Mike, I'm not going to run your machine before you, brother. I was joking. Yeah, Bob, we just went and had lunch, and coming back, like walking around the building, and all you could hear was just a couple saws fired up. It was amazing hearing like 8 saws just ripping. WD, man, be safe today. Thanks for stopping by, brother. But yeah, this is what we got going on today. What's up, Mr. Dick? Happy Friday, sir. I hope you're feeling great. We got a ton of wood, a ton of great people for a good cause. There's a ton of wood here. And all this was logs this morning, guys. Everything here was logs. There was nothing cut except for some of these big chunks here. Everybody's just went to town and just humping all this stuff up. And hopefully tomorrow we beat the rain a little bit and we can get a good bit of this split up. And I think we will, because there's a lot of firepower here from everybody. I'm gonna walk back down here. If it gets loud, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you. Mike, I bet, man. I'd rather be here. Got a 17 RS. It's a nice little machine. We got Bert. Yeah, Bert and Logger Jason and Adam just showed up. Chris Carlson's on his way in the wood yard. We got Dan York from the York York Woods. He let us crash at his house for the past couple days. We've had a really good time. Oh, wait. His Husqvarna won't start. Oh, man, it did. Oh, look, it's not going to start, guys. Oh, come on. There we go. It only took 400 pulls. Buy what makes you happy, but buy a Stihl. And we got Jay, Iowa Premier Tree Surgeon, or whatever, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's right there on his machine. Premier Iowa Tree Surgeon. He came last year with this skid loader and it was a big help. Yeah, Sherm, 400 pulls. The Huskies, like, they wind up so loud. Yes, Richard Van Friedy, buy what makes you happy, but buy a Stihl. We got Mr. Al from Club Dora. He's also on YouTube. He came over and asked me this morning if I had a pickaroon or a hookaroon or anything because he forgot his. He's all the way from Minnesota. We're live right now, Al.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're live, man. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, guys.
He came all the way from Minnesota, guys. How long was your trip to get here?
Almost 18 hours.
18 hours to come split wood for the veterans.
Well, I came to see you, Jack. I haven't
No,
seen
you came to do this for everybody else. Give me some love, buddy.
Okay. Yes.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm glad you brought me there.
Yeah, man, no problem. So 18 hours. Our trip was only about 8 hours to the York Woods and about another 2 hours to get here. Hey, but real quick, anybody in the chat, let me know what kind of wood this is right here. What is this wood right here? Anybody know what that one is? There's this one. There was a big piece somewhere. That's a big piece of it there. Yes, it is firewood, 100%. Yes, Bob, it is the absolute best BTU on the whole BTU. There we go. David got it. You're the winner, my friend. And Mike came in right after there. Yeah, I guess they call that hedge apple. No, it's actually Osage orange or hedge apple is what everybody's telling me. I thought it was mulberry. But I'm excited, guys. This is it's a good morning so far. We got a lot more wood to get cut up. And Ken's Cuts. He really likes this big saw, man. I think we just sold him on buying a big saw. His wife's gonna kill us. Chris, what are you doing, brother? Chris, I didn't know you had your own YouTube. Over here rocking and rolling with the 400C. Yes, I agree. You do have to have a couple big ones and a couple small ones. But for me, the 500's all I need. I just do firewood. I don't ever have to limb much stuff. Right on, Chris. We'll see you soon, man. Be safe. Hopefully you guys brought some of that moose knuckle with you. Not moose knuckle, spotted cow. I know that one made you giggle. Hey, the Husqvarna started up this time on one bull. That's surprising. ADHD and me, I've heard a lot of good things about those Echoes. Russ, Willie's Firewood, he brought all of his Echoes, and that's what he was rocking out with first thing this morning. Hillbilly Heat, I wish you could have made it out too. This is a great event for those that served and gave us what we have today. Got a couple Eastonmade axes here. This one here's got its own exhaust on it. I saw this earlier. I was like, this is pretty cool. Got a nice straight pipe on there. Dick, I believe Heath is going to be here tomorrow morning. I think Rachel just got back in. I think she got in late last night. She was in Europe or something with one of their sons. These guys over here got a beautiful pile of black walnut. And they're almost done. This was a huge pile when they started this morning. These guys are over here rocking and rolling. Be willing, I'll walk over here. I'll show you where the processors are going to be. We got the Evo set up over here right now. Bucket, what's up, my brother? So the Evo is set up right here already. And then these are the lugs that Alan Collier donated to this event, Timber Cutter Patriot. I believe those machines are either coming up later on they're coming here later this evening or tomorrow morning. A lot of the loggers in the area are actually working today. You know, they have real jobs. But yeah, the Evo's here, man. The Evo's ready to rock and roll. And then the machine I'm taking home, Jacob, is moving right now. That MS324 on that pallet's coming home with me. And I'm gonna do like Jake and Chris did up at Dude Ranch and hook it up to a mini excavator just to bust up the bigger stuff. And then I didn't know this, but the mounting plates on these, I got one for the mini skid, and then I got one that will hook up to the a skid loader or a tractor plate as well, but they are interchangeable between the 4 different mounts, which is really cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, I guess there's an Avant mount, there's a John Deere mount, there's a standard skid steer mount, and then the mini mount. And all of them just bolt on here. 4 bolts, and you can interchange between different pieces of equipment, which is really cool. It's a nice option if you want something to bust up your big rounds instead of having to noodle them. Yeah, Bucket, I was talking to Andrew, and I told him what I was doing, and I got the attachments through Baumalite to hook up from the mini excavator to the splitter. And originally I was going to do the big mount, but the big mount from Baumalite was a lot of money. And I was like, look guys, I want to save a couple $100, so I actually got the mini mount as well. But I wanted the big ones, that way when I go to Firewood at the furnace, he can put this on his skid loader. When I go up and hang out with Matt from Lily's Farm and Firewood, he can put it on his Bobcat. And while we're here, Jacob could put it on the John Deere. Jenin can put it on the Bobcat. And you know, if any of my friends have mini skid steers, we can just put the mini mount on there and go about it, you know. Let's see. Did you hear that Eastonmade has a used STK-24 that got returned to their shop? I did not hear that. There's one in North Carolina that I'm actually looking at right now. Although, there's a FC-24 here right now that has not been sold. I don't know. I might have to talk to Bob and see if he and I can't figure something out to where that's going on my trailer back to Maryland. We'll see. Buy what makes you happy, right, guys? I'm equal opportunist. Yes, Bucket. Versatility. You know all about that. You got that nice Eastonmade conveyor hooked right up to your WolfeRidge splitter. I feel like I'm screaming at you guys. I'm sorry if I am. But there's a lot of noise going on. Jenin just hooked up his mini excavator. Let's walk over here and check it out. It's time for me to work. Yeah. Why would I work? I'm here. I see you are working. Yeah. Aren't you doing the hot rod saw? What hot rod saw? You got the fancy little lightweight bar and that bark box. Oh, dude, that 500 is awesome. You should play with one of your saws. Dude, this man here has more toys than I've ever seen. The York Woods on YouTube. Go check him out. He has like every single Husqvarna saw known to man. Not really, but he has like 13 saws in a beautiful shop and all kinds of stuff. Yes, Lyle, I can hide the SDK-24 across the road. Yeah, and Chris in the Woodyard says that also, Pete Willen. We're non-denominational. All right, great. Thank you, Dick. I appreciate that. Mike from the Hog Log says hi. Hey, Wolcott says hi too. I think it's time to have a beer. It's beer time. Can you beer me? Yeah. So I did a little sober stint for a little bit, guys. But out here, you know, just having a couple beers. Thank you.
Gotta have some beers.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do one more walk through here. We'll see if anything else exciting is going on. And actually, you know what? I see Mike from K&L. We'll go talk to him for a sec. And we got double A Rod. We are live right now. So what's going on? This is Mike, K&L Firewood, and double A Aaron. He's going to smack me because he doesn't like being called out. But this is Aaron. You see him on 765 guys all the time.
Who's on here? Who's on?
Got the Hog Slugs, Will Wolcott, Sherman Lawn Care.
Oh, yeah. All the usuals.
Bucket's on here, 41.
Did you show him everything that's got?
I've been through here.
We weren't even supposed to work today. It's almost all cut up. It's amazing.
Yeah, all the wood's almost done. But these two here, they do a lot of work getting all this together. So thank you guys for everything you do. It means a lot to everybody here. I'm glad to be here again. I wish all of you were here. Next year, guys, next year. All right, we're walking. I'll flip you back around. So Jenin got the mini excavator out, which I think is awesome. Like, I have access to my neighbors, but this is a great tool to have in the wood yard if you get tree service stuff. Mikey. I already walked away from him, Chris. We got Ted and Sherry Miller. Miller Stumps of Firewood. They're over here playing. And old Ken's Cut's still over here loving this 462 of Jenin's. So Ken rode with us out here from, he came to my house from New Jersey and met me in Maryland. And we rode out together. And he didn't bring a saw. And Jenin just asked him and said, hey, do you want a chainsaw? And he was like, yeah. And Jenin opened up the tailgate to his truck and had like 8 saws in there. And he said, pick one. He said, which one's the lightest? And he said, the 462. And yeah, Ken grabbed that thing and hasn't let it go. Yeah, Sherm, that thing is screaming. But just like last year, there's a ton of wood here. We're going to split this off for the veterans. Jennings just over here meticulously pulling stuff out away from the machines so we don't mess the machines up. Oh, and hey, I forget these guys' names. I'm gonna walk over to them, but somebody with a 1222 forgot to bring their tray this morning, so they had to go to the local Lowe's and get some plywood just to make a tray. Check this out, the ingenuity that we came up with. All right, we're live right now. I gotta show the world what we did. So my man forgot his tray because he loaded up in the rain last night, but a piece of plywood works just fine. We gotta make do with what we can, guys. Let's make it work. Oh look, we got a youngin' with a saw. We got Bert and Adam. They're over here hanging out. I need to find a big piece of wood for Chris Carlson real quick to make sure nobody cuts it. Chris, I think we can make a chair out of this piece right here. I'm gonna tell these guys to save this. You got all this right here. I think that'll make a good chair or stool or whatever you want to make this year. And I think they're done over here with the black walnut. There's still maybe 3, 4, 5 sticks left. Yeah, David, somebody ended up cutting up that stool that he made last year. Dude, some of these are massive. I mean, these here, I don't know, it's probably at least 32 inches, that one is. The one here with the roller on it's probably 4 foot tall. It's above my waist. Axistopia, yeah, there's a couple good vertical splitters here. There's also another one over there in the distance. But yeah, I need to tell some of these guys not to cut this one so we can make a stool out of it. The past few years, Chris Carlson has made a stool or a chair, and they still have them sitting in the bar inside of this place. And from what I can gather, this is a Vietnam Veterans Memorial Campground, and this is like one of the biggest places that the vets meet up once a year for a huge party in September. It's like the end of August, early September, and all the wood that we split, they use the proceeds from it to, you know, pay for the bands and the food and everything, you know, just to give something good back to the veterans. So it's just us out here having a good time, playing with cool equipment. Yeah, it does look like some skid steer food. I actually like walnut. The black walnut smells the best. Once we get set up, I'm going to put the MS324 on the Bobcat NC100, and I'm going to play around with it. Mike, what? We need to save that one big piece of silver maple or whatever for Chris to make a chair out of.
Okay. Yeah, save it.
We got to tell everybody not to cut it.
We're painting. Save.
Yeah, save it. Right on, ADHD. Hey guys, can we save this piece right here? Don't cut it, because Chris is going to make a chair out of it when he gets here. That's like the only piece left that's big enough. Yeah, we need to mark it somehow. I'll see if somebody's got some paint Buddha. You got any paint on you? Paint? Yeah, you got the Mingo marker? I can seal the can?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do, David. You guys don't have any paint on you, do you? Any what? A paint? Paint? Yeah. I'm going to write save on this piece of wood because Chris can make a chair out of that last piece of wood.
Yeah, that's in there. One of them is used, one missing. Let me see what we got.
That one, I don't know.
Yeah, this one might be the one. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so Stacy Weston came in with the win with some paint. Hopefully they can understand, save, don't cut. So Chris can make a chair. This is like the last big piece we have. We cut everything else up. You guys got all the ported saws. Yeah, these guys, they got all the cool stuff, man. All I've got's a 500i with bolt-on stuff, but it still rocks. Mark both sides. All right, yeah, I'll put save on the other side too. That way, somebody doesn't destroy it. I just hate putting paint on here because they're gonna put this in the building. Don't let anybody cut that one. Yeah, my 500 is stock, but I have played with it a little bit, and the Max Flow air filter I put on it and the bark box, it's still good stuff. Yes, tap the screen twice and you'll give me a like, guys. It'd be awesome if you did. Yeah, man, Wolcott. Let her rip, tater chip. That sounds like Sean. Is this one mine?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I had a beer earlier. I don't know what I did with it. Hi, WD-30.
Will Davidson.
Hey, you guys did good with the likes. Thank you for pressing the like button. It means a lot. All right, we're gonna do one more walkthrough here, and I better go put a saw in my hand and make some noise. There's still a pretty good pile here that we need to focus on. And this one here is dwindling down. It's nice having all this equipment set up, and the mini excavator, and all the work and help that Jinin does for us. It's amazing. Jinin does a lot for what we do here. And he's just a good old boy. He just keeps on going. You guys make sure to check out 765 guys on YouTube if you're not already subscribed. That's who's running the excavator right now. He's got a lot of cool stuff. We're splitting wood for veterans, guys. That's what this is all about. And Ken is still over here just hammering out with the 462. Man, without earplugs, that thing is obnoxious. Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys. Well, I will probably come back on later on, right about when all this is done or before it rains. But happy Friday. We're out here splitting wood for the veterans in Indiana, Greentown, Indiana. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you back here in a couple hours. Take care of each other.